Guys, we are at the Burdette Cemetery, and there are a couple of newer headstones here, but well, they just came in here and just looks like brush hogged it, which is kind of, well, this is the end result. Makes me mad, but as you can see, somebody's not happy that I'm walking through the cemetery. Probably gonna stop and ask me what I'm doing. I'm just walking through the cemetery, but they're watching me. So I'm probably gonna get questioned. And we'll see what happens. They left. There are some really quite old headstones here. And like I said, they kind of have brush hogged it. I know where I'm from, a lot of the cemeteries you pay for eternal care of your plot. And it is quite costly. 1877. And down here, I guess that's not included from what I found out. So that's why a lot of these headstones, here we have it again, that they go both ways. Here we have Presley G. 1903, 1814, 1903. Really pretty headstone. And they go, again, as you can see, they're facing each other. So I'm not sure which way the graves run. And I always apologize when I walk into a cemetery for because I know I'm going to be walking on someone, and I'm sorry because I'm not sure exactly where. Died in 1875. Here we have this one facing this way, that one facing that way, and then the next to her, she's facing this way, the next one facing the other way. And then we have this little monument facing this way. And this is Ida, wife of Wilson. Like I said, this would be just a quick little explore. I did bring up a very good point that they could have like the FFA Boy Scouts or even the Girl Scouts or someone like that to come in and, you know, volunteer to help take care of these long forgotten. This is Harry Hill, and we have another headstone leaning against his, and I'm sure there's more buried through here, but that one's a newer headstone, so we will not show that. I would, honestly, I personally would rather, instead of someone coming in here with a brush hog, doing what they did, running over headstones without a care in the world, mowing down flowers like they've done, just not even mow it. Not even mow it. Just leave it alone. If that's the way you're going to be, leave it alone. Don't come into these places with a brush hog and destroy them. That's my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but when this is, I mean, this is someone's final resting place. Maybe people don't understand that. Maybe people don't care anymore. Maybe they think, oh, well, at least it's mowed. I personally would rather this one's unique. This is metal. Let me look at the date. And yet it is torn up. And there's like grass stuck in it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is, I've been on a lot of explorers. I've been in cemeteries that I've waded in grass up to my waist. And I've been in some that you could not find where the headstones are supposed to be. And I've been in other ones where they have just done the same thing. Brush hogged it, caught the stones, dragged them wherever, knocked them over. This isn't the first one I've been in. They've done that too. So, I find it disrespectful. I wouldn't want this done to any of my family. I'm just going to show one, and now I walked past it. I mean, it's totally knocked over. And you can tell it was just done. Other than the first one that I was at. I was going to do an EVP and flashlight session when I got to one of these older headstones. I still might. There's some older ones back here that are still standing. And maybe this is a good place to do it. He died in 1880. Remember how this flashlight works? So it just barely stays on or off. This flashlight may not work for this. Let's see what happens. Because I did have people go by, so there's probably going to be someone throwing a fit because I've been here. But you know what? I may not be able to get this flashlight to do it because they have to really put force into this flashlight. And it's not wanting to stay put. So, That's not going to work for me. That, and it won't stay on this headstone. We can probably lay it right here. No. I can't get it at that sweet spot. I had it working for me at home, but that's at home. So we'll give up on that. We'll just do a quick EVP session. And we can do that. It's like someone had mowed part of it decently, and then they just come in and brush hogged and really didn't care. So I know that when I post this, there's probably going to be some feedback from the locals that will see this. But there are means, besides asking for donations cash, if you just look. Outside of posting on Facebook, asking for money, asking for someone to come and help. Here's the one I was talking about. As you can see, brush hogged. You can see, brush hogged right over. Took it clean off. Clean off. Maybe this is a good place to do this. I don't even know who this would have been, because the headstone lays on top of itself. So, how about it, guys? We are at, if I can get it to lay still, we're recording number 12, and we are at Burdette Cemetery. We're out in the country. When I first pulled in, we could hear the grackles. I love hearing them. It's a sound you hear in the fall and in the spring. And I can see right here where the brush hog actually went right over this stone. I'm sorry to what happened here to your stone and to many others. I cannot tell who you are. Can you tell me your name? Is there anyone here with us? I find this very upsetting that they did this the way they did. Can you tell me your name? Are there others here with you that are angry? I have more cars coming, and they're probably going to stop. I gotta watch how long this video is also. I'm gonna go ahead and play this back. I am very sorry for what happened to all these headstones and the way you were treated in your resting place. I'm gonna go ahead and play this back. We are at, if I can get to lay still. We're recording number 12, and we are at Burdette Cemetery. We're out in the country. When I first pulled in, we could hear the grackles. I love hearing them. It's a sound you hear in the fall and in the spring. And I can see right here where the brush hog actually went right over the stone. I'm sorry to what happened here to your stone and to many others. I cannot tell who you are. Can you tell me your name? Is there anyone here with us? I find this very upsetting that they did this the way they did. Can you tell me your name? Are there others here with you that are angry? I have more cars coming, and they're probably going to stop. I gotta watch how long this video is also. I'm gonna go ahead and play this back. I am very sorry for what happened to all these headstones and the way you were treated in your resting place. I'm gonna go ahead and play this back. Alright guys, I'm going to take some photos of a few of these headstones, and I'll add them to my video. Everyone take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.